Hello, my name is Kathy, and today I'll be discussing Mars in Virgo. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that because I have a great many videos now on many different topics, that I've decided to make several different video playlists, so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Mars and Virgo people are meticulous, careful, and methodical in their actions, and it is their hope that their diligent actions will lead to perfection of some kind. These people work best when they have a clear and precise aim in mind and are capable of working hard towards this goal. There is a tendency with these people to scatter their energies, though. This is because of a tyrant that resides inside of them that constantly dogs them on. As a rule, through these people are cautious and practical in their use of their initiative. Couple that with an inbred, sharp, analytical nature, and this helps to ensure that the jobs they do are done clearly and with a minimum of wasted effort. Mars and Virgo people struggle between the desire for rational order and a certain uncivilized nature, which feels like total chaos to these people. In actual fact, these inner chaos is actually their nature as a living being, and the order they feel is the requirements of the surrounding society that they live in. These people can be quite fussy and highly critical, which can make them quite argumentative about little things. They have a tendency to put too many things on their personal to-do list at any given time. As a result, they end up starting the next thing on the list without totally finishing the first thing. Because of their powerful need towards perfection, they feel that everything they do must be perfect. If they see a fault in doing what they're doing, then they want to move on to something new and start fresh. This is to avoid criticism from either themselves or others. This strong need to do things perfectly often means that things are often left undone. A good personal goal for these people would be to allow themselves more reasonable and relaxed standards, plus allowing themselves the time to learn how to do things well. If this can be achieved, then they can develop an easy but highly efficient routine in which everything falls precisely into place, like a well-oiled machine. Mars and Virgo people have a certain physical nervous energy about them that can run on high, but this nervous energy will usually fluctuate in a complex cycle. There will be periods of time where everything is well-balanced and only to find that things become scattered and variable in nature. When these people overwork, which is quite often, they become exhausted. With time, it will be found that a nice, steady, and even routine is the only way to avoid these cycles. Mars and Virgo people have adrenal glands that are affected by worry that will produce fitful bursts of energy within them that can vary their viewpoint on life as well as affecting their general level of health. When these energies are low, so is their optimism, and this is when they see fault in everything and everyone. When they are in a high energy cycle, they feel things to be more nearly as perfect as they would wish them to be, and the mood is far more optimistic. Mars and Virgo people do well in technical fields because of their precise views on things. These people are incredible when it comes to dealing with fine tools or precision machinery. Their analytical perceptions are also of great benefit in the sciences, particularly in the areas of research. They gravitate towards the microscope in these areas. Medicine may appeal to them, particularly surgery, where precision and the eye for detail is essential. They are also very good with fine and detailed craft work, the emphasis being on minute details. When negatively expressed, the Mars and Virgo person can be quite a cold fish, with a haughty contempt for the emotions of ordinary human beings. They can be proud, obstinate, irritable, and terribly lonely in this aloofness of theirs. When negatively expressed, they can lose heart in the work arena if they are not constantly encouraged. When negatively expressed, the nerves of these people are continually on edge, even if they seem to be presenting a controlled facade. When negatively expressed, these people will remember slights and will retaliate when the opportunity presents itself. They can be sarcastic and argumentative, capable of thinking one way and then doing the exact opposite. When positively expressed, the Mars in Virgo person is well adapted to any kind of discipline that requires physical and mental fitness. The military is another area that these people may gravitate towards because of their willingness to take orders. Mars and Virgo people tend to be less adventuresome than they seem, since they like to plan their strategy astutely, and they like to calculate the odds, and they like to know what to expect before they commit themselves to action. Mars and Virgo people often find that they have become so involved with their jobs that little time or energy remains for romance. They often find that they have to restrain their physical impulses in order to subordinate them to the demands of common sense. Even though these people may not be ardent lovers, they most definitely can be ardent workers. It is often found that the root of their strong work ethic lies with their innate distaste for emotional entanglements. Mars and Virgo people often have to work very hard to achieve their goals in life, but the fact of the matter is that they probably will actually attain those goals. The fact that there is a bit of impatience and a tendency to want to move on to something else when they should be persevering in what they have already started. As a result of this trait, weird setbacks and reversals of fortune can occur. However, once they've definitively settled on a particular aim, that is, really settled on it, not much can thwart them. The secret here is to know what it is that they want. In the work arena, these people are born specialists. They have a particular talent for organizing work into formalized systems. They do have original ideas that run towards being highly practical. They have a powerful interest in the areas of medicine, hygiene, foodstuffs, and diet. In any of these fields, they can be very successful. Mars and Virgo people are not very passionate beings. All their feelings are well under control, and because of this, they can appear to be a bit cold-blooded. These are the people that you would want to have around in the event of an emergency because their natural detachment allows them to take an impersonal view on things. These people have a lot more energy than they display to others. This is because they tend towards being conservative. Basically, they go about their work in a quiet and methodical fashion, even when they are feeling a great deal of pressure. Even in these circumstances, they still manage to keep their cool and carry on efficiently, as though nothing unusual were happening. They are strong-willed, shrewd, and ambitious in a very subtle way. Setbacks don't affect their work, and they are often quite prepared to start all over again. In many ways, these people make the perfect employee. In matters of love, you will find that these people don't go out of their way to look for it. They do enjoy the company of the opposite sex, and they like to talk about their romantic matters, and sometimes they will even flirt a little. But when it comes right down to it, the truth of the matter is that they would rather avoid the emotional turmoil that love invariably means. The bottom line here is that these people are far more intellectual than sensual. Mars and Virgo people really enjoy talking, and they love to gossip. They tend to be more puritanical in their beliefs, favoring the old-fashioned values that have stood the test of time. In the work arena, they believe in the concept of a fair day's work for a fair day's pay, and believe that much of the talk about individual freedom is merely an excuse to avoid responsibility. These people do enjoy a good social life and are very good hosts. However, they don't believe in being lavish. They resonate with the concepts of a nice, clean house and everything being in good working order as their most important domestic priorities. These people are not the type to intrude on anyone and will wait for an invitation rather than just casually drop by. They are tactful, modest, and a lot less self-assured than they seem. I have a great many videos now on many different topics, and so I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Well, that's it for now. To stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this free YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Take care.